Good afternoon. Google Forms is a quick way to make a survey, give students a quiz, or collect other information. This screencast will review the first half of our Google Forms professional development session. Where is Google Forms located? It's a quick and easy accessible software program from the Google Apps button. After you log into Google, you'll see your Google Apps button up there. You'll go down to the bottom and you'll see your Forms button, which is located here. After you click on Forms, it's going to ask you to select a template. And inside of here, you'll see we have a template gallery, which could be set up by your school district or something you have set up in the past. You'll also see a blank presentation over here, which most of the time you will end up using. And if you've created any templates in the past or any forms in the past, you'll see them located down here where it says Recent Forms. Let's take a look at the actual live form itself. After you pick your blank presentation, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to see up here where it says Untitled Form. This is where you're going to give it a name, so we can just name this. Over here, you're going to see a couple of buttons. This one right here is your Add a Question, Add Title and Description. This is if you want to add an image. You can add a video, and you can add a section, which we'll talk a little bit in our second session. The first thing we want to do is, after naming it, we're going to go ahead and we're going to create our first question. What I want to do here is give it a name. So we'll say, how would you rate this tutorial? Now over here you're going to see that it's a multiple choice question. Well, this isn't really type of a multiple choice answer. So what I want to do is when I click the down arrow, you're going to see all the different choices that you have. Short paragraph, paragraph, check boxes, and you can see them so on and so forth. For this one, this requires a scale. So I can do a linear scale from 1 to 5, and you can actually even do different there. You can do 0, and you can also go all the way up to 10. So we'll leave it 1 to 5. 1 will say not helpful, and for 5 we'll say very helpful. You can make this question required or not. I'm going to add another question. This one will say, what else would you like to learn? And if you notice, it actually automatically changed. It picked up on this going to need a short answer, and it changed it from a multiple choice question to a paragraph because I want somebody to respond to it. I want them to actually write a text answer in here. So that's nice that it automatically detects this and it changed it for me. But if that's not what I wanted, I can go back and change that. And you can add as many questions as you like. When we come up here, we can take a preview, all right, and see what our form is actually going to look like. So here I only have 2 questions at this time. So how would you rate this tutorial? And you can see that I can click in the linear scale. And then what else would you like to learn? I can click in here and I can type an answer if this was me responding to the survey. Now when we go back and I take a look at where I'm doing my editing at, you'll notice up here you'll see a settings button. And here are your different types of settings. So presentation settings, quizzes. Up here you'll see your color palette. And this is where you can change the background. So right now it's purple. If you want to change it to a green, you can change it to a green. There's also other pictures that you can change it to as well. Thank you for joining us for how to add questions to a Google form. Check back for our second session, which will be how to edit a form and how to take a look at data in our next session. Thank you.